Hello, interviewers. I'm Jo Chin.
Jo Chin? What is she doing here?
I see on your resume that you're married. Why get married so young?
No, my husband and I have relationship problems. We're about to get divorced. That's why I'm looking for a job.
A crow perched on a branch can't become a phoenix. You think you're worthy of working at ﷺ?
Director Liu, with my experience and work history, I'm fully qualified for this position.
I said you're not worthy. You're simply not worthy. You think you're still at the Hu families, lording it over everyone.
Hu family? I heard Mr. Hu's wife is also surnamed Zhou. Could it be Miss Zhou Qin or you?
No, I was a housekeeper at the Hu families.
Housekeeper? Housekeeper as a designer? Hilarious. Take your trash. And get out.
Director Liu.
Next.
Interview failed. Miss Zhou. Her major was jewelry design. Her skills should be fine.
I heard she was rejected by Qiaoqiao.
What? Her again? The last warning wasn't harsh enough.
Mr. Hu, I'll arrange for Madam to enter ﷺ right away.
I think Madam has her own plans. Go to the Liu family now. Remind Mr. Liu to tell his daughter, if she doesn't behave, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Yes.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I didn't expect, Madam, that you would hack into our Hu Corporation system. Seems you really want to join our ﷺ group.
Interview failed. It's all right. I can still enter my information into the system. Done.
Miss Zhou Qin has passed the interview.
I wonder whose strings you pulled. You wouldn't have left Muzi and hooked up with someone else, would you?
Don't worry, Director Liu. I'm not that capable. I wouldn't seduce someone to become their maid.
How dare you mock me? Let me tell you, I don't keep useless trash around. Go see Mr. Jin tonight about the contract. If the contract falls through, you don't have to come to work tomorrow.
I won't disappoint you, Director Liu.
Mr. Jin is notoriously lecherous. When something happens to you, even if old man who wants to keep you, Muzi will definitely kick you out.
Hello, Mr. Jin. I'm Jo Chin from 웡 Group.
Miss Liu really didn't lie to me. You are indeed beautiful.
Mr. Jin, Director Liu sent me to discuss the contract with you.
You to get out. Sit down and talk. The contract isn't urgent.
If it's inconvenient for you, Mr. Jin, we can talk another day.
Stop. Drink this glass of wine, and I'll sign.
Okay.
Chin.
Husband, why are you here?
Your phone is off. Zhang Yan said you came to sign a contract. I was afraid something happened to you.
Oh, I'm fine. My phone died.
What's going on?
Today I came to sign a contract with Mr. Jin. He has a low tolerance for alcohol. He passed out after one drink.
Drink this glass of wine, and I'll sign.
Okay.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
My head's so dizzy.
He looks like he's been beaten up.
Oh really? I remember now. Mr. Jin said that before coming to sign the contract, he accidentally fell.
I see. I thought he was trying to take advantage of you, and you beat him up like that.
How could? Husband, I called an ambulance. It'll be here soon. Let's go home.
Okay.
Oh no. There's something in that wine. What do? I can't possibly become a real couple with whom use can I?
What's wrong with you?
Why do you have to be so handsome? No.
Why are you so hot? Do you have a fever?
I'm fine. I'm going to take a cold shower.
You can't take a cold shower when you're sick. I'll call a doctor.
Can you save me?
Mr. Hu, I didn't know she was your wife. If I had known, how could I have drugged her? And she even beat me up. If Madam hadn't been able to defend herself, do you think you'd still be standing here, talking to Mr. Hu? Mr. Hu, you're a magnanimous man. Spare my life.
Let him leave Jiangcheng. Never come back.
Yes.
Drive to Wanlin Group.
Yes, I promise I won't repeat again.
The company's 30 million project was ruined by you.
You know better than I do what kind of person Mr. Jin is.
Isn't Mr. Jin just a bit enthusiastic? Why are you acting so high and mighty? Pack your things quickly. Get out.
Why should I leave?
I told you yesterday the contract failed. You don't need to come to the company today.
Who said the contract failed? The contract will arrive soon.
You don't think that ﷺ will come to help you, do you? Don't even dream of it. You guys, get her and this junk out of here.
Who are you throwing out?
Mr. Hu.
Director Liu. What are you doing?
Mr. Hu, I'm disciplining a disobedient colleague. This Zhou offended Mr. Jin, costing the company a full 30 million.
This is Miss Zhou Qin. The contract just signed yesterday.
How could this be?
Mr. Jin said you warned him in advance. You can't just manhandle people.
I didn't. She's slandering me.
I'm giving your father face. Leave on your own.
Mr. Hu, it really isn't like that.
Miss Liu, please.
Go quickly, go quickly.
I still have things to do. You all go ahead.
That's so cool. You and Mr. Hu, what's your relationship?
Mr. Jin harassed me yesterday. Mr. Hu happened to be passing by and saved me.
The film was translated
Mr. Hu is tall,
and
handsome,
narrated by
and the hero
Media.
saves a damsel in distress. He's also the richest man in Zhongcheng. His wife must be incredibly happy.
Quite happy.
By the way, Chairman Hu said today that the company's employees can leave work an hour early.
Our chance has come. The canvas has been specially treated. There's no way to take it. Next time you try something, it won't be so easy.
Why do you close your laptop every time I come over?
This is my secret. Hey husband, I'm asking you. Did you do what happened to Mr. Jin?
Mr. Jin, I don't know. Maybe he drank too much himself. Left Jiangcheng right.
You tease. Joking with me again.
Did he bully you? I won't allow him. to appear in front of you.
Husband, what if one day you find out I lied to you too? Will you drive me away too?
What could you possibly lie to me about?
What if I'm not Jochin?
What if I know everything?
What?
I'm just kidding.
You tease.
Am I annoying? I can be even more annoying.
Why am I involved with ďŏўNG again? My spy career is ruined because of him. It's not my fault. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for being too handsome.
Mr. Hu,
The film was translated and
this is your
narrated
aunt.
by Media.
She wants to sign a contract with me.
After my aunt returned to the country, she rallied various forces and wanted to drive me out of the Hu Corporation. Aunt's offer is so tempting. Can you bear to refuse?
Why should I help someone bully their own nephew-in-law?
Come work at Hu Corporation, brother.
Zhang Yan can arrange your daily schedule. Why did you set an alarm for yourself?
This matter is too important. I'm not at ease with Zhang Yan going.
What could make the esteemed Mr. Hu so concerned?
Taking up your sister from work.
Zhao, Jin, I'm leaving. See you at work tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Jochin,
Aunt,
why are you working at my company?
why would I be working at your company? Aren't you misunderstood?
Then why did you just say see you tomorrow?
My friend works at Wanlin. I work nearby. We agreed to have lunch together tomorrow.
You work nearby. Where?
Over there.
Can't ďŏўNG afford to support you anymore? Working in such a shabby place? Aren't you ashamed? Our Hu family still has face. Disgraceful thing?
Husband,
I'll take you to choose a dress later. There's an auction tomorrow. My dear wife, will you accompany me?
an auction. Sure. Perhaps this is an opportunity to make ďŏўNG voluntarily take out the painting.
Madam, hello? Mr. Hu has given instructions. As long as you like it, we can help you take it.
This is the Hu family's property.
Not just this store, but the entire mall.
ďŏўNG is truly outrageously wealthy. You can go now. I'll take a look around myself.
Okay.
I'll borrow the auction tomorrow. I'll send you the location then.
What a small world.
Qiaoqiao, are you putting a tracker on me? Did you put a tracker on it? Wherever you go, I follow.
The film was translated
never seen such
and
expensive clothes, have
narrated
you?
by Media.
Feast your eyes. Otherwise, one day, when ďŏўNG abandons you, you won't even know how to cry.
Even without me, ďŏўNG will never like you. You don't have to always target me.
You're talking nonsense. Without you, you bitch. ďŏўNG will definitely marry me.
If you can't face reality, I suggest you look in the mirror.
Who are you? Let go of my hand.
Don't bother my sister again.
Fine, Jochin. So this is a wild man. You're hooking up with behind ďŏўNG's back.
Qiaoqiao, stop biting like a mad dog. This is my brother.
I don't hit women. But if you keep talking nonsense, don't blame me for being rude.
Just you wait.
Not hurting you, right?
Have you forgotten my real job? 10 Lu Qiaoqiaos are no match for me.
That's good. If you get hurt playing Qiaoqiao, it's my fault as your brother for not protecting you.
Don't worry, brother.
jourdaeng. Bastard. This is jourdaeng. No. This isn't that bitch. Could the current jourdaeng be a fake? Who Muse? This is John Chang's prestigious auction. Is it appropriate to bring her here?
Auntie is right. It's really not appropriate. My wife is so beautiful today. I'm the one embarrassing her. What is this thing being auctioned? Such shoddy jewelry is actually being displayed. How boring.
Auntie Grandma Muse left that painting to you. It's probably more valuable than all the exhibits here today.
Of course. I'll hold an exhibition in a couple of days. And let them see what real treasure is.
Muse and I will go and have a look then.
Auntie Grandma left the best to you. Stop obsessing over things that don't belong to you.
My mother's things are naturally mine. Next, we'll be auctioning a Haitian jade bracelet donated by the Lu Corporation. Starting bid, 2 million. 3 million.
5 million.
7 million.
12 million.
Do you like that jade bracelet? 100 million.
Mr. Who bids 100 million. Is there a higher bid than 100 million? Such a bumpkin. A broken jade bracelet is worth getting so excited over.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Ziqing, what's wrong?
I don't know. I feel like there are so many people in my head.
Did that jade bracelet trigger something in your memory?
100 million. Sold. Congratulations, Mr. Who.
Hurry, give me the jade bracelet. Ziqing, is this jade bracelet important to you? Have you remembered what happened before?
Who Muse? My head.
Ziqing, Ziqing.
Who am I?
Boss, I was worried sick at the auction. Why did you suddenly faint?
I don't know.
Right. I made electronic gloves that block signals. When you're feeling better, we'll act again.
About. Sister has something very important to entrust to you. Everything before I was 7 years old. I don't remember. This jade bracelet might be the only clue. You help me find out everything I've forgotten.
Don't worry, we've been partners for so many years. I've already treated you like my own sister. I will definitely complete the mission.
Aren't you the blind man from last time?
You're my benefactor's husband, right, brother? Brother, when I was blind and down on my luck, if it weren't for my benefactor buying me a meal, I would have starved to death. Now my sight has been restored. I came here specifically to see my benefactor.
What a coincidence.
Brother, your loved one is my lifesaver. I will definitely repay you. Brother,
Let go.
bye-bye.
The excuses you find every time are terrible.
Husband.
The doctor said you fainted due to emotional agitation.
The auction must have been stopped. I've caused you trouble.
Even if you blow up the entire jourděng, I have a way to solve it. If the sky falls, I'll protect you. I've already sent people to investigate the jade bracelet. I will definitely help you recover your lost memories. I will definitely make you remember me. How's the investigation into the jade bracelet going?
The jade bracelet belonged to the chairman of the Liu group, his deceased wife's relic.
Chairman Liu and his first wife were very much in love. After his first wife passed away, he married Liu Qiaoqiao's mother. Could Ziqin be related to the Liu family? Investigate for me. Don't miss any clues.
Yes, Mr. Hu. There's one more thing. Young Master Zhou seems to have disappeared.
What ﷺG is missing?
What do you want to do?
I said I wouldn't easily let you go, ﷺG. You and Zhou offended me.
The film
You
was
should pay the price.
translated and narrated by M Media.
What have you done to my sister?
Don't pretend I know. This current Zhou isn't your real sister at all. But as long as you testify for me, that bitch is a fake. I won't hurt you.
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm warning you. Don't hurt my sister.
You can't even protect yourself. And you still have time to care about that bitch. Is she your girlfriend? You two came together to frame the Hu family.
Are you going to talk? Even if you beat me to death today, I won't betray my sister.
With this hair of yours, there's enough to do a DNA test for you siblings. I originally wanted to give you a chance to live. You refused, so I'll grant your wish.
I'm the young master of the Zhou family. My brother-in-law is Hu Muse. What can you do to me?
No, it wasn't me. It was you and the fake Zhou who didn't split the loot evenly. She killed you.
Brother. I'm late. I'll take you to the hospital first.
My injury is fine. How did you know I was missing?
Jiang Yan, when he picked me up from the hospital, he said it unintentionally. Brother, it's my fault.
You were originally supposed to endure everything for my sister. And you saved me again. I should be thanking you.
Liu Qiaoqiao, you're asking for it.
No. Listen to me.
Brother, I'll listen to you. I'll take you to the hospital first. Brother, the doctor said your injuries are quite serious. You need to rest more.
Zhao Qin. Call me Qinjai in private from now on.
Qinjai, then you rest first. I'll go back now. If my husband sees me later, this outfit will be hard to explain.
I'm afraid it's too late.
Big brother, I heard you were injured. How are you now?
I'm fine.
You this.
Does this new look suit me?
My wife looks good in anything. But we have to go to Aunt's exhibition later. I'm afraid this outfit isn't quite suitable.
Exhibition. Then I'll go home and change
The
right
film
away.
was translated
You
and
guys talk
narrated
first.
by M Media.
Your little spy game. When do you want it to end?
If Chin likes it, I'm willing to play pretend with her for the rest of our lives. But the spy is really impressive. My person haven't found you yet. But she already saved you.
My sister, she's really good.
The Banquet of Wanling Corporation.
I heard it's the Hu family's heirloom this time. It's a painting that old Master Hu loved most during his lifetime, although I don't know which master painted it. But the Hu family is a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. The things they treasure must be priceless.
Aunt really went to a lot of trouble. This isn't an exhibition at all. She clearly wants to prove that she's the most favored in the Hu Corporation, the most deserving person of the Hu Corporation.
Husband. At 16 years old, carrying the Hu family on your own, it must have been tough.
With you nothing is hard.
After giving the painting to Miss Joe, how am I going to tell you everything?
As everyone knows, I'm the only daughter of the Hu family. My brother died young. And my parents dote on me. Everything the Hu family owns should rightfully belong to me. This painting on display is our Hu family heirloom.
What's happening? Is there a power outage?
What painting? How could this happen? You guard every exit. Don't let the art thief escape. Someone investigate the surveillance cameras for me. Chairman, the surveillance Sith. The signal's been jammed. It's down. Useless fool.
You're dismissed. Aunt, please calm down. As long as the painting is still in Zhongchen, with the Hu family's connections, we'll find it. Why make such a scene?
Shut up. Tell me, did you steal it?
This painting's greatest value to me is that it was Grandma's relic. Nothing else matters. Besides, I'm not short of money.
Then it was you. It must be you, you little bitch. You colluded with someone to steal my painting.
Show some respect to my wife.
It wasn't me. I have no reason to. Nor the ability.
No one else would dare steal from the Hu family. It must be you, you little bitch. You gold digger. You're taking advantage of Muse's affection to steal our family heirloom.
Aunt, no matter how bad off the Zhou family is, we're not destitute. As you said, Muse dotes on me. My husband can provide for me. And why would I steal your painting?
Because you're afraid of being exposed. And ending up with nothing. Hello, Aunt Hu. You don't know, do you? She's not. The real Miss Joe. Is what you're saying true?
Lu Qiaoqiao,
Muse,
this isn't the place for your nonsense.
you have no right to speak here, Hu Muse. Explain what's going on. The Zhou family isn't from Zhongtang. Zhou Qinji is always at business functions. But the eldest Miss Zhou, we have never met before. Everyone knows about the Hu and Zhou family's engagement. Someone decided to impersonate her.
Miss Lu has a point. I heard Miss Zhou came to Jiangkang alone. It would be easy to swap her.
The film
Hu
was
family's real and
translated
fake brides.
and narrated
This is going
by
to be
NHÂN
interesting.
Media.
Qiaoqiao.
Muse, don't blame me. I'm afraid you're being deceived by this woman. She's a complete fraud.
Who Muse, I'm not a fool. I know my wife better than you do. Now, immediately, get out.
Who Muse? Why so worked up? Unless you really have a shameful secret.
It's all right, husband. Husband, since Miss Lu has something to say, then let her make it clear, to reassure Auntie. Lu Qiaoqiao, since you say I'm not the real Zhou Qin, do you have proof?
Of course. Here is her and Zhou Qingyi's DNA report. True or false? You'll know at a glance. You'd better confess now. Otherwise, on News and Auntie. See the report. Your fate will be worse than you can imagine.
My brother and I are siblings. What's there to be afraid of?
Stop pretending. Inside you must be. Biological siblings probability 99%.
Have you caused enough trouble?
Impossible. She and Zhou Qingyi, how could they be siblings? No way. This report must have been tampered with.
Lu Qiaoqiao, how did you get my brothers and my samples? I won't pursue this. But please, in the future, stay away from my brother.
Zhang Yan,
Yes.
throw her out.
Mr. Hu, it's not like that. Listen to me.
Ever since I got married, the rumors about my wife haven't stopped. If from now on, anyone talks nonsense again, don't blame me for being rude.
Mr. Hu is right.
Mr. Hu is right.
Auntie. That includes you.
Who mused Zhou Qin? I will get rid of you.
This jade bracelet was given by Chairman Lu to her daughter as a full moon gift from his first wife. Later Mrs. Lu passed away, and the eldest Miss Lu disappeared. This bracelet remained in the Lu family.
I almost forgot. Miss Lu also has a half-sister. When did her sister go missing?
It seems like she was 7.
7 years old. When Ziqin and I were kidnapped by human traffickers, I was also 7 years old. Could it be? She is Lu Qiaoqiao's sister.
Should we tell Madam?
No, this matter it isn't 100% certain. If it's false, then it's fine. But if it's true, I'm afraid Madam won't be able to accept it.
That's true. Mrs. Lu's death is suspicious. And Miss Lu always targets Madam.
Zhang Yan, go find a way to get Chairman Lu's hair.
Understood. Oh right, Mr. Hu. Do you want to attend this?
Masquerade ball.
The Yizhang families are holding a masquerade ball for their marriage alliance.
Not interested, decline it. Masquerade ball.
Why did you secretly accept a mission for me?
Boss. Miss Li is so beautiful. How could I refuse? And the reward is very generous.
Shouldn't you have asked me first?
Boss, I was wrong. But this ball is very short. It won't interfere with your brother-in-law's nightlife.
Send me the address.
Give it to me.
Didn't you just say you weren't interested?
I wasn't before, but I am now. Masquerade ball.
What's today's mission?
The 2 people who dance best at this ball will receive a pair of one-of-a-kind crystal shoes. This is Miss Li's commission.
Understood.
Boss, I wanted to tell you today. There's a new clue about the jade bracelet. The ball has begun.
This beautiful lady. May I have this dance?
That voice. Who Muse? What's he doing here?
All right. You look a lot like someone I know.
I wonder who you're referring to.
My wife.
Knowing you have a wife, you still dance with other girls.
Your dance steps are very similar to my wife's.
Then you should be dancing with your wife, not me.
Getting jealous of your own wife.
I should go.
The film was
annoying
translated
Who Muse.
and narrated by M.
Still
Media.
flirting around. Sir, the ball is over. What are you doing?
Our business isn't finished yet. Am I right? My secret agent wife.
Husband, what a coincidence.
You were adopted by the orphanage at age 7. Put yourself through college. 8th degree black belt in Taekwondo. A top-tier special agent. Am I right? Wife?
Husband, you know everything. I'm sorry.
You never need to apologize to me.
Boss. I mistook you for someone else.
Don't pretend. He knows everything. So you knew that early.
Your Aba always appears so strangely. It's hard for me not to notice.
That unlucky Abao. I should also thank Miss Joe for letting me meet such a wonderful Mr. Who.
You should be thanking me. If I hadn't extended the cooperation period, you would have left the Who family long ago.
Aren't you afraid of me, Elias, staying by your side and hurting you?
I've never seen a liar get themselves so involved. I'm willing to be lied to by you forever.
After fooling the cold-faced CEO for so long, he's not even mad at the boss. Doesn't mean he'll let me off the hook.
Aba, the reason I called you here today is to ask you a favor.
Tell me, brother-in-law.
About the jade bracelet and the Liu family. Don't tell Zichen yet.
Why? Boss has always wanted to find out about her background and recover her lost memories. If she really is the Liu family's daughter.
She have to face her deceased mother and her scheming younger sister. Do you think she can handle it? I've already sent someone to do it. Hers and Lu Chanchuan's DNA have been compared. Before this matter is completely clear. Don't tell Zichen yet.
Understood.
Right, there's one more thing.
Brother-in-law and boss's little brother. So naturally, I'm yours too. I'd go through fire and water for you. Even if it means being smashed to pieces, I wouldn't hesitate.
No need for smashing, and no need for pieces. So, go pick out a suitable suit. To attend my wedding with Zichen, you'll be the best man.
Wedding. Don't worry, I definitely won't embarrass you and boss. The suit money.
Pick whatever you like, I'm paying.
Mission accepted. Brother-in-law, I'm off.
The news is true. There's no mistake, I heard it with my own ears. I knew this Zhou Qin was a fake. I didn't expect her true identity to be like this. If that idiot Lu Qiaoqiao knew that the rival she hates so much is actually her half-sister,
The film
I don't
was
know what stupid things she
translated
do.
and narrated by
If that
Media.
bitch dies, Who Muse will be useless. And the Who family will be mine. Impossible. You're lying. This can't be true. If you want everyone to know about this, just yell louder. How could that bitch be my sister? My sister died a long time ago. The eldest Miss Liu was lost as a child. Not dead. Guess what will happen if Zhou Chen finds out about her true identity? What if she remembers? If she remembers what my mother and I did to her, and tells father, my mother and I will definitely be driven out of the Liu family. She won't remember. Only dead people keep secrets forever. But she's so vigilant and capable. I have no chance. The chance has come. A wedding invitation.
Boss, you look amazing.
About, you're not young anymore. Shouldn't you find a girlfriend?
I'm so handsome. I could just go out and charm 1,000 girls.
Don't tell anyone you know me. Right about that day in the banquet hall, you said you found a clue about my background.
What clue? I was just kidding, to make you happy?
About, you scratch your ear every time you lie. What did you find out that you're afraid to tell me?
I have something to do, boss. I'll go first.
Hello,
Agent N, hello.
Liu Qiaoqiao. What do you want?
I want to say, I not only know your identity, but also your background.
I'm not interested in your lies.
Your most beloved Who Muse, your most beloved Abba, all know your true identity. Every single one of them is lying to you.
Driving a wedge won't work with me.
If you want to know the truth, come find me before the wedding starts. This offer expires.
Just mentioned the clues about my background. Abayo's behavior is indeed very strange.
What are you thinking about? So lost in thought.
Nothing, just a little tired.
You've worked hard, my most beautiful bride.
Husband, do you know who I am?
I know you're a secret agent, aren't you?
No. I mean regarding my background. How much do you know?
You mean about that jade bracelet? Zhang Yan is investigating. I'm sorry, Zichen. I lied to you. What happened? Why are you crying?
It's nothing. I just feel so happy to marry you.
Me too.
You're all keeping secrets from me. Perhaps I can only gamble.
Wedding scene.
Now let's welcome the beautiful bride.
The film was
Please welcome.
translated and narrated by
It's not good.
Media.
The bride. The bride is gone.
What?
I hope nothing happened to Xiao Qin.
Grandpa. Grandpa. What's wrong?
Dad!
Grandpa. Quick, call an ambulance. Aunt, did you do this? Aba. Kinji. Let's split up and search. If we find anyone who harmed Zichen, kill them.
You really came.
You've gone to great lengths to see me. I naturally won't disappoint you.
It seems you really care about your background. You even skipped your own wedding.
Tell me everything you know. including the deal you want to make.
So what if you're a secret agent? With a weakness. You're destined to be my defeated foe. I won't let you die so easily. Just wait until your dear brother arrives. Then the real show will begin.
Qiaoqiao. Qiaoqiao. Qiaoqiao.
Don't waste your energy. I made these ropes with a special design. You can't untie them.
What do you want? I can give you anything. Let her go.
Do you know why I told you to keep this from everyone? And come alone. I know you like this fake little sister. Today is her wedding day. You can consummate your marriage with her right here.
Qiaoqiao. This is impossible.
Did you see him?
What do you mean?
You can leave. Or you can bring someone to save her. But by the time you and ďjourd get here, my men will have already done what needs to be done.
You venomous woman.
Incest with your supposed older brother. I want you to be utterly disgraced before you die.
Brother. Brother, what are you doing?
Tell your men to stay back.
I doubt you can pull any tricks.
Can the rope be untied?
Stop.
Kill them now.
If it weren't for my carelessness, you think you could trap me?
Qiaoqiao. You must take responsibility for these matters.
I'll do it myself.
You can't kill me. I'm your little sister.
What did you say?
I'm your half-sister. We share the same blood. You can't kill me. Ask ďjourd if you don't believe me.
Is she telling the truth?
The
It's just a
film was
guess.
translated and
It's not confirmed yet.
narrated by NHÂN Media.
Chin. You're awake.
I'm sorry. I ruined our wedding.
It's all my fault. If Aba and I hadn't tried to deceive you, you wouldn't have gone looking for Qiaoqiao.
Where is Qiaoqiao?
I have her under control. She's at your mercy.
What is my relationship with the Liu family?
That jade bracelet. It belonged to Liu Chongquan's first wife. It was a full moon gift for their daughter. After Mrs. Liu passed away, the bracelet stayed with the Liu family.
So you didn't tell me about my parentage? Because you were afraid I couldn't handle it?
It's just a guess. Maybe the truth is different.
Mr. Hu.
What is it? Tell me.
Madam and Liu Chongquan's paternity test results are back. According to the report, Madam and Liu Chongquan are indeed father and daughter. This is about the Liu family's past. Mr. Hu, what should we do with Qiaoqiao?
Send her back to the Liu family. I want her and her mother to pay for everything they've done. And now you don't recognize me.
You're ďjourdng.
Husband! There are so many scammers these days. Maybe she's after our family's fortune?
The Hu family's madam. couldn't possibly covet your Lu family's meager wealth.
ŽaoNing, your features and your mother's are practically identical.
What are you doing?
Shut up. This slap is for destroying my mother's family.
ŽaoNing, it's all a misunderstanding.
This slap is for killing my mother. I treated you like my own sister, but you and your cruel mother sold me to human traffickers.
Sister, please forgive me. My face.
You used intimate photos of yourself and Lu Chengchuan to force my mother to leave home.
The film was
Then you drove
translated
your car into her and killed her.
narrated by Media.
When my mother died, she was 3 months pregnant.
Someone. Take them where they belong.
Yes. ŽaoNing, it's Dad's fault. Dad's sorry to both you and your mother. Please forgive Dad.
Actually, you're the one who deserves to die most. If you hadn't had an affair, none of this would have happened.
It's all Dad's fault. If Dad had known the truth back then, you wouldn't be suffering so much today.
Did you really not know anything about what they did to them? Your indulgence killed my mother. Your negligence almost killed me. I don't have a father like you. Are you saying I saved you when we were little?
Yes. When we were kids. We were locked up with a lot of other children by human traffickers. You were very brave. You even helped me escape.
But I don't remember anything. Even my memories of the Lu family are based on the files Jiang Yan gave me.
It's good you don't remember. I wasn't as good looking then as I am now.
You're pretty average now too.
What do you mean average?
Average in every way.
Who are you calling average? Grandpa, that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I lied to you from the beginning.
It's all right. As long as you're safe, nothing else matters.
Dad, she stole my mother's heirloom. How can we let her off so easily?
Actually, that painting originally belonged to the Zhou family. Mrs. Zhou and Muse's grandmother were close friends confidants. This painting was originally a gift from Mr. Zhou to Muse's grandmother. That's why she cherished it so much.
No wonder Mrs. Zhou is so insistent. This painting likely represents her longing for old Mrs. Hu.
Do you know about everything Lu Qiaoqiao has done? You are aware of everything, aren't you?
That crazy woman's actions. How would I know?
That's for the best. I hope. I hope nothing else happens. Otherwise, who knows who will be the next Lu Qiaoqiao.
You better protect. Your lifesaver.
Mr. Hu, we're leaving now.
What happened?
An e-bike just collided with us.
I'm sorry I was in a rush for the interview.
The
and wasn't
film
paying
was
attention.
translated and narrated
It's
by
all right.
Media.
My apologies. This isn't a birthmark. It's a scar I got saving someone when I was little.
Go on.
May I ask who you are?
This is Mr. Hu.
Hello, Mr. Hu. My name is Shen. I was trafficked as a child. This is from when I created a distraction for another boy, who was also kidnapped. By burning myself, I got the bad guy's attention so he could escape.
Mr. Hu isn't his story just like yours when you were young.
What position are you applying for?
Executive assistant to the CEO.
Get her onboarding processed.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Hu. The news isn't as sharp as the rumors say. This job for jourdaoNG was easy money.
You're so happy today.
My design won a global award.
Oh, great designer Joe. Guess I'll be relying on you from now on.
You can be my Captain Man now. Lipstick. And use too.
I apologize.
It's her.
Who is she?
A woman. Aren't you jealous?
Why would I be jealous?
Aren't you worried I'll cheat?
You're the CEO of Hu Corporation. If you want to cheat, there's nothing I can do. Besides, bye-bye then. There's always the next one.
Next person? Is there another one after that?
I heard, after just one meeting with Humuz, you became CEO's executive assistant. I knew I picked the right person. I'm a professional agent after all. Just so, you know, we have another agent in the Hu family. I'm here for her. Why does she get to be number one? Well, I'm stuck at number two. I just want to prove I'm better than her. I have no interest in your feud. I want you to get the share transfer agreement and then kill Humuz. I've seen plenty of rich family fights, but you're the first. Aunt who wants to kill her own nephew. One who does not act for themselves will be forsaken by heaven and earth. Hello, do you have an appointment?
I'm Humuz's wife. I'm here to bring him lunch.
Hello, madam. I'm Assistant Shen. Mr. Hu is in a board meeting. Would you like to give me the lunch? I'll pass it on to him.
Assistant Shen. So that lipstick belonged to her.
The
Oh,
film was
madam.
translated and
I have the exact same
narrated
scar.
by M Media.
What a coincidence.
Madam, shall I give this to Mr. Hu?
Organize the meeting minutes and send them to me. What happened to your face?
It's all my fault. It's not your fault, madam.
Madam was here earlier.
Madam just came looking for Mr. Hu. I told her Mr. Hu was in a meeting and asked her to wait. But Madam was very angry and slapped me.
Where is she?
Madam just left with brother. But she seems to really hate the scar on my neck and told me not to mention it to you.
You were wrong.
Shenda doesn't understand what Mr. Hu means.
You shouldn't have made Madam wait. No matter what I'm doing, Madam always comes first. Understand?
May I ask Mr. Hu, why do you care so much about Madam? Is it because she saved you before?
What are you trying to say?
What if you have the wrong person?
There is no if.
Who Muse? Do you really not remember me? I'm the one who saved you. I recognized you a long time ago. I didn't want to disturb your peaceful life. But I couldn't bear to see you being deceived by an imposter. Being deceived. I'm the one you've been looking for.
Don't say you're not the one who saved me. Even if you were my savior, I wouldn't care.
Why?
Because I only love my wife, not my savior. Your acting is pretty good. It's a shame you're not an actress.
Boss, are you still investigating that Shen Yi? I already checked her out for you. There's nothing wrong with her. She's just an orphan.
I still think there's something off about her.
I think you're just jealous. But brother-in-law is handsome and rich. It's normal for many people to be interested in him.
I remember now. We used to have a Shenyi in our special agent team too.
You're saying she's on a mission. Then we should tell brother-in-law right away. Don't let him be fooled.
You underestimate
The
him.
film was
He knew
translated
before we
and
did.
narrated by M Media.
Boss, what's wrong?
You're here.
Where's Shenyi?
Gone.
Do you have anything you want to explain to me?
Explain what?
Who Muse, let's get a divorce.
Wife, I was wrong. I shouldn't have joked with you.
Joked.
It's not what you think. How much did my aunt pay you?
You're not fooled, you knew from the start.
You really think? I run the Who Corporation. And I'm an idiot.
I lost him at your mercy, Mr. Who.
I'll offer 3 times what my aunt paid. Help me with something.
5 times?
Deal.
So she used a fake scar to get close to you. And you knew she was a fake. Then why did you let her stay?
Without her there would be others. My aunt won't stop. Until she gets Who Corporation.
Aren't you afraid you've got the wrong person?
This fake benefactor trope only happens in dramas. She used this method from the start. To drive a wedge between us. I only want to play along with one agent.
That photo.
With it, my aunt will believe her. That she stole the real documents. I sent the photo to your phone.
You did it on purpose.
I thought you said you weren't jealous.
I'm not jealous. I just remembered. The contract with Miss Joe is almost up. I need to prepare for my next arranged marriage mission.
I'll give you the entire Who Corporation. Renew the contract.
I've asked the board members here today to announce something. I will be taking over Who
The
Corporation.
film was translated and
What's going on?
narrated by M
Hasn't she been at the
Media.
branch office?
Young master Who is fine. Why would he suddenly give up his position? What happened?
A change in Who Corporation's leadership is a big deal, although you and Young Master Who are both part of the Who family. On this occasion, where is Young Master Who? Muse is my junior. After my brother died, the company should have been mine. I was studying abroad for a few years. So Muse managed it for me temporarily. I'm in charge of the company. Who is in favor and who is against.
I'm against it.
Who Muse?
Aunt, aren't you being too hasty?
I was worried about you, so I came to see you. Surprised.
Aunt, this fake seal. You should be the surprised one.
You! This is impossible. It must be you and Shenyi setting me up.
You reap what you sow. Was Shenyi also planted by you?
Why? Why should Who Corporation give in to you?
Why? You know what you did. You know it in your heart. My parents died in a car accident. When Who Corporation was in crisis. You took most of Who Corporation's assets and fled the country. I didn't bring it up because I didn't care. It's not that I forgot.
Who Muse? Are you questioning your own aunt?
Nah, as CEO of Who Corporation. I dismissed ŁNG from all positions. From now on, she has nothing to do with Who Corporation.
Do any colleagues have questions? There is none.
There is none.
Everything Qiaoqiao did, my aunt was involved in. But she is my aunt after all.
Now that she's been expelled, it's karma. I won't pursue anything else. I won't hold her accountable.
But I'm worried she won't let it go.
She'll hurt you. Grandpa,
Grandpa,
Dad, I was just talking nonsense. Don't take it to heart.
Yunhai and Yuxin's accident. You caused it.
How could I have done it? You heard wrong.
That was your brother.
So what if he was my brother? If he had given me the company earlier, he wouldn't be dead.
You're crazy.
Dad,
The
where are you
film was
going?
translated and narrated
Are you
by
gonna find him
Muse?
You have to accept the consequences for your actions.
Dad, are you going to send your only daughter to her death? Dad? Dad?
who killed my parents? It was you.
Miss them. Then go down and join them.
I actually called the person who killed my parents, my aunt, for so many years. How did my parents wrong you? You and my father have the same blood.
Who Muse? You're a disgrace to the Who family. There's no family in the face of profit. Don't you even know?
You are the cherished daughter, raised by the Who family. Your brother and sister-in-law have always indulged you. Even Muse, the younger generation, has always yielded to you. Haven't you ever regretted it? Don't have a daughter like you. Muse take her to be punished.
Someone.
My end will be miserable, and you won't have it easy either.
Grandpa,
You're awake. How are you? Are you feeling any discomfort?
Big brother. Who are you?
You don't recognize me.
Were you also kidnapped here? Don't be afraid, I'll help you escape.
You remember everything now. I knew I found the right person.
What happened to Grandpa and ŁNG?
Grandpa was frightened. Zhang Yan took ŁNG to turn herself in.
Boss. I heard you suffered a terrible misfortune. I'm
not dead yet.
You can even take a pulse.
Brother-in-law, I'm a special agent. Naturally, I have to learn more. Let me see if boss has any internal injuries. Boss, your pulse isn't normal. You're not really internally injured, are you?
It's sunny outside today. You should go out and get some sun. Get yourself a tan.
Boss, I know black is healthy. But I didn't expect you in this state to still care about me. I'm so touched.
No, I'm saying if you get a bit tanner, no one will be able to tell you're an idiot.
The film was translated
Dr. How is my
and
wife?
narrated by Media.
Head injury. Not too serious. Nothing major. However,
What?
you're pregnant.
I'm pregnant.